Hello future tech leaders, I am Sindhuja. Based on my own experience, I know that learning the right skills can shape our future. What if I say learning was as thrilled as the tech world itself? There we go. A cloud foundation, that's exactly what you will experience. From day one, you will be immersed in the interactive sessions and expert-led courses that covers most of the widely used technologies in the zone of data science to cloud computing, which brings more light to the life of a techie. I'm so excited to help you and unlock the true potential of a technology. Well, then why to wait? Let's see what it unfolds.
One thing where I store the data is called the clipboard. This, you can call it as a temporary or a cache of memory. You could say, this is not a DB structure. Generally, when it comes to applications, we will store the data in the data tables, the DB tables, right? This is not the exact DB table, but this is a memory that is reserved for storing the case data. The DB aspect is anyways there. Data will anyways go and sit in the table assigned to it. But this clipboard is faster access. This space is reserved for quickly accessing data corresponding to a case type. And you get to see all the data here in the form of name, value, pairs. You will see the name of the element and you will see the value that is assigned to it. Every element, every field that we see is in the form of a name, value, pair. And once we look at the structure of the clipboard, we will try to explore a lot more on this. But let us see how do we access it or where can we access it. Any guesses? Where can I see the clipboard? In the development studio. Development. In fact, this can also work on debugging. Now if I say, where can you check for this admin? If a can do it, then we have to do some. Oh yes, then it's App Studio. Right. Where in App Studio can I check it? Is it on the header, Explorer panel work area? There was something called as a development toolkit, isn't it? Is that there? Correct. Is it in that area? On the bottom right corner, here is where you can access the toolbar. And yes, you have the clip. It is in the developer like a tool in the sense development kit. Correct. Correct. Right. Let's see how you can track the data. I'm just going to run the instance. And once we open the clipboard, I see different categories of data available. Clipboard is like a book, you can say, where you have different pages in it, which consists of different kinds of data. Let us see what it looks like. You go to this, it automatically takes you to the terminal. No. Whenever you start or whenever you need to work on your personalization, you should always start your server first. Probably once the installation is done. I'll show that clearly. You would get 3 icons on your screen. 3 desktops would be available. It's all about, you get to see it like this. Let me show them. You will be able to see 3 icons like this. Login, shut down and start. Every time you want on your personalization, You should start your server every time you want. You want to work on your personalization. You should start your server first. Today, for the first time you're starting it. It would be running because each time I have to work on it, I should have it started right. That's what we were on that before, isn't it? Now, why are you starting? You are just seeing that. I did not start it. I was just looking at it. After that, you just need to click on this login button to get your home screen. That is, login is like whichever you want to log in as, isn't it? Like each time you can change the login. It would be the same login screen for every application because it is the personalization. It depends upon the user that you create. You have to log in as a user, what you want, isn't it? Like we were doing. Like other time recruitment or what you have created. Or as a user login is different, isn't it? It could be user. It could be manager. Or it can be an application like how a BA can log in. Correct. I was just looking because I see that this is slow. I'm just checking if there are any issues, or I mean like why is it getting slower? I just check. What do you do if it goes to energy mode? Because it's the personal one, isn't it? You stop and restart. You just need to shut down your server. Shut down and restart will work in most of the scenarios. I think when you're really working on the enterprise, however, the server will not be with you. You will just have the logins, isn't it? The front end. Someone else. The VMan details or your cloud details will be with your IT team. Whoever. The cloud team, I think. Correct. Usually now, everything is in the cloud only, isn't it? Most of it is on the cloud. I'm just still loading. Let us talk about the clipboard. In the meanwhile, when I say clipboard consists of data in the name value pairs, I see the name of the element and I see the value that is assigned to it. What all elements do you think would be available on the clipboard? Because we have entered a lot of data. I mean, we have collected a lot of data. What all do you think would be available in it? You mean in our application perspective, what all will be available? Right. The name address bit. Probably all the ones we created, user created entities will all be there for sure. This clipboard is something different from what we consider other clipboards, isn't it? This will be there for a long time, or what? What we have created. Yes, you can say. It will be specific for each case instance. You will have a separate instance of clipboard will be there for each case we create. Suppose yesterday we create. For each instance you have a clipboard instance. And I think as days pass, does it start erasing from the first in first serve or something like that? When it needs more, when you need more memory space to clear up, it automatically goes the farthest one. I mean, we have understood that whatever is there on my transaction, that would definitely be available on the clipboard. Now those properties, We also have some other properties available on the clipboard. Maybe once the clipboard. I'm just shutting down the server for a moment. Shutting down. Along with the properties that user has created, we will also see some other properties. These three properties which are prefixed with px, pi and pz. These three prefixed properties will also be available. Along with whatever we define, we also see some other properties called px, pi, pz. We will discuss more on these three px, pi, pz properties once we open the clipboard. Then we will get a little more idea on why these has to be used and how or where are these coming from. We will see once we open the clipboard. Let me just check it. I think we will launch the App Studio. I'm just going to restart it once again. Every time you need to work, you have to start your servers first. That's just a click, isn't it? You need not do anything. Just double click. And probably after a minute or two, you can just click on this login. You will be able to see your personal instance. Is there anything on the server we need to check before starting? Like if the server has come up, it will show us. To show that, you will see this message saying server started. If that is good, then you can go ahead launch your backup action. Let me just do that. And finally, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.